feel bad about themselves since you were invented. You represent everything wrong with our culture. Sexualized capitalism. I'm supposed to help you and make you happy.
Barbie boom, guys! That's what we are facing today in the middle of 2023. This movie is incredible in its own way. The marketing, guys, has been going all over. It's the pink craziness everywhere. Barbie is going to be one of the most, or maybe even the most ticket-selling movie in 2023. Even if you Google Barbie or Margot Robbie, your screen will sparkle with pink stars. And this is Life Working English with Olga, where we learn the English vocabulary with the movies. I've picked for you the upper level vocabulary today, and as well I've got interesting idioms that I found in this movie, and we're gonna learn them today with a little bit of a quiz. Let's have fun and enjoy the movie and the vocabulary together.
Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true.
Barbie's creator is Ruth. She and her husband founded the company Mattel just in a regular garage. They've been making photo and picture frames, but later they started making the dolls' furniture from their leftover material. It turned into a massive production of kids' toys. In 50s, they've been working already with Disney and they've been making toys for them. Ruth revealed that the idea of creating Barbie came in her mind when she's been observing her daughter Barbara playing with dolls. However, all of them were babies or infants. That's why girls often played with paper dolls that they could cut out and dress up. So it showed Ruth the lack of a toy kids could use for creating adult life, including their dreams about how they see it and what they want to become and achieve.
What is this place?
So a woman does work here.
Oh, sweetie, we do more than work here.
The first Barbie appeared in 1959 and was a copy-paste of a German toy, a doll, Lily. For the first 5 years, it was just the American version of it until 1964, when the author's rights were sold to Mattel. Barbie became a lot more than just a human toy. She became a pop culture icon and has been an influence to children across the globe for the past 60 years. This explains her epic appearance at the beginning of the movie.
Because Barbie can be anything, women can be anything.
The reason that Barbie has been created is for the little girls to achieve everything they want.
Girls can grow into women who can achieve everything and anything they set their mind to.
Set one's mind to something. This is an idiom, an expression. The idioms today we're gonna learn with a little quiz where you have to choose one wrong meaning.
Set someone's mind to something.
To focus or concentrate one's thoughts and intentions on achieving a particular goal or objective. To make a firm decision or commitment to pursue a specific course of action or task. To mentally prepare oneself and be determined to accomplish a specific task or challenge. To believe your brain will grant you special abilities or powers.
Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you.
So the mind, the word itself, yes, it's what we used to think. Yes, actually, that's inside our head, our brain. Yes, that's what we call the human's mind. To set it to something, it's to decide what you would like to do and put your efforts for the final results. Barbie was created at the time when women's rights and opportunities were still limited, which was kind of a push for little girls to be more than just housewives and babysitters. Barbie was named after Ruth's daughter, Barbara. Later, she's got her house, furniture, clothes, the car, nowadays even applications and YouTube blog. She even has a boyfriend, Ken, named after Ruth's son, Kenneth.
Thanks to Barbie, all problems of feminism and equal rights have been solved. Who am I to burst their bubble?
So that's what the Barbieists think. And who am I to burst their bubble? Interesting expression. We've actually learned it already. Let's go for a quiz and see if you get the 3 right meanings and the wrong one.
Burst someone's bubble.
To shatter someone's illusion or false belief by revealing the truth or a harsh reality, causing disappointment. To surprise someone with an unexpected gift or gesture, bringing joy and happiness. To disrupt someone's state of happiness or contentment by bringing up unwelcome or discouraging information. To deflate someone's exaggerated sense of pride or accomplishment by providing a dose of reality or criticism.
I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening?
So Barbie represents women's world, where everything they have has been created for them. That's why boys or men are kind of just another accessory in their life. That totally explains Ken's wishes to be always there for her, admire her, do everything for her, fight for her, and always try to impress her.
Hey Barbie, check me out.
So there are a lot of Kens for a lot of Barbies. So when he is saying, Barbie, check me out, so he wants to show that he is better than any other Ken. So what he is asking her to do, check me out. When we see something interesting or impressive or amusing, it's kind of like to look closer, yes, into it and find out the reason it is interesting or amusing. Ryan makes this movie funny and interesting.
What are you wearing?
Don't question it, just roll with it, tiny baby.
He is Kenson. He is Ken-awesome. He is Ken-amazing in this movie.
My dream house! It's mine!
No, this is no longer Barbie's dream house. This shall henceforth be known as Ken's Mojo Dojo Casa House.
He is lovely. He is sensitive, sometimes really stupid, but always charming. So you should definitely check him out.
Do you guys ever think about dying?
I'm just dying to dance.
So when everyone got surprised what was going on, she kind of like rectified the situation by paraphrasing, yes, by the words playing. It's another idiom, yes, to die for something or to die to do something.
Die to do something.
To be extremely eager or excited to do something. To be in urgent need of doing something. To have an intense longing or craving for something. To be physically near death while attempting to do something. The last meaning would be incorrect, as the idiom be dying to do something does not involve any literal association with a person's health or mortality. Instead, it solely relates to a strong desire or eagerness to do something.
I believe you've got it totally right. It's to be extremely eager to do something. So all of a sudden, Barbie's world has changed. It's not perfect anymore. The food is expired, the shower is cold, her feet became flat, and she doesn't know what to do. So she has to go to a weird Barbie and find out what is going on. Who is this weird Barbie in the Barbie's world? This is the doll kids didn't play in a nice way with.
And now she's fated to an eternity of making other Barbies perfect while falling more and more into disrepair herself.
By this weird Barbie, we understand that not everyone accepted this doll and understood the idea behind it. It started in 80s when Mattel began facing accusations and protests saying that the doll's beauty standards, her body shape was far from realistic, which created a low self-esteem, food disorders, and anorexia of a lot of young girls. Please write in the comments if you agree with it or not. And also, please write me in the comments if you actually had the Barbie doll when you were little and how you treated it. I had one. It was so expensive that I had to beg my mom for months to get it for me.
You have to go to the real world and you have to find the girl who's playing with you. Two of you are becoming inextricably intertwined.
So they are inextricably intertwined. Wow! Such an exercise, yes, for pronunciation. When she is saying these words, she is showing like this, yes. To be intertwined is to be connected in the way that you can't, separate. You can't break this chain of connection. And inextricably means it is totally unable to disconnect these two parts. Now Margot has to go to the real world, find this girl, yes, and help her to become happy again, because that's what she's been created for.
Why are these men looking at me?
Yeah, they're also staring at me.
I love that. Wow.
Why he's reacting like that? Because he is just Barbie's boyfriend and no one actually cared about this doll in particular very much.
Ill at ease.
I'm not getting any of that. I feel what can only be described as admired.
He was kind of like, wow, I like this world, I like the world ruled by men. She feels ill at ease. Interesting combinations of the words that creates actually an idiom, yes? To be ill is to be sick, and at ease, to feel relaxed and to feel comfortable. So how to combine these two words together, what it can mean in the end.
Ill at ease.
Feeling physically unwell or experiencing bodily discomfort. Being uneasy or unsettled emotionally, often resulting from a sense of awkwardness or tension. Feeling uncomfortable or anxious in a particular situation or environment. Experiencing unease or restlessness due to a lack of confidence or familiarity.
Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you.
As an idiom, these words combined together mean that you feel anxious, that you can't relax.
Maybe you are. I see myself in your
I
shorts.
don't know exactly what you meant with all of those little quips, but I'm picking up on some sort of entendre, which appears to be double.
When you say something that has a double meaning, and one of these double meanings relates to sex. That's the situation, the joke or the story, whatever, that has double entendre.
But since I came all this way, could I just meet the woman in charge? Your CEO?
Oh, that would be me.
Oh, your CFO.
Me?
Mattel company actually found her. We see in the meeting that every position is taken by men, which confuses Barbie. She didn't expect that.
Are any women in charge?
Listen, I know exactly where you're going with this.
They want to show in the movie the difference between your expectations and the reality, that sometimes it can frighten you and sometimes it can be totally the opposite.
Women are the freaking foundation of this very long phallic building. We have gender-neutral bathrooms up the wazoo.
By the word phallic, they wanted to say that still everything belongs to man. So phallic is a shape, yes, of the penis. And they have these washrooms up the wazoo. Is it a lot? Is it different? Is it nice? What this idiom means exactly?
Up the wazoo.
Used informally to describe having an excessive amount of something. Having something more than enough or even more than you need. Being full in large quantities, in overwhelming amount. A medical procedure or examination involving the rectum. Referring to a specific body part is incorrect. The idiom does not directly relate to a particular body part, despite its suggestive language.
Up the wazoo or out the wazoo means a lot, plenty, more than enough. It can be knowledge up the wazoo, that you have a lot of knowledge about something. It can be experience up the wazoo. It can be the ideas up the wazoo. Anything. Barbie is running away and they are trying to catch her, but you can see that this is not the real scene. It's basically the way kids would play with the dolls of how they would catch each other or chase each other.
I thought that Barbie had made the real world better, but the real world is forever and irrevocably messed up. Well, the real world is not perfect, but you inspire me.
To be messed up, yes, it's to be in a disorder. It's not in the proper way it's supposed to be. Irrevocably. Something that you cannot change, or it is impossible to change. And she says, you inspire me. By these words, she wants to show that Barbie actually had a huge impact, yes, on kids. Encourage people to do what they want or to do something they like. When they ran away, they ran into Barbie's land, which is not the Barbie land we used to see. All the Barbies who used to be the judges, the pilots, the astronauts, now they don't have jobs. The only thing they do is to please Kens, to bring them food, to bring them drinks, give them massages, and that's it.
Anyone need a brewski beer?
What are you doing? You're a doctor.
I like being a helpful decoration.
So I bet the guys who are watching it now would be like, that's totally nice. Yes, guys, it is. I agree with you, but not all the time.
Everything, basically everything, exists to expand and elevate the presence of men. I know.
By elevating, he means to improve something. It means to make it more important, to make it great. That's actually what I'm trying to do in our English practice, to elevate your English. Expand. It means to make it bigger, to increase in its size, to increase in its number or in its importance.
You are so beautiful and so smart, and it kills me that you don't think you're good enough.
Barbie Land is a feminist utopia, which Barbie decides to live in the end of the movie, because the world is not ruled only by men or women. It is supposed to be mutual, balanced and equal, and that's what women have been fighting for. Barbie doesn't choose Ken to be her husband or boyfriend, and she's never been actually interested in him because he has no identity.
You have to figure out who you are without me.
This is a powerful message here for all the boys and girls that first, you should grow into someone, have a strong and firm comprehension of who you are and what you bring into this world. Because being just someone's, as it was said in the movie, decoration is not enough. Unless it's your dream, of course. It has a great idea of how it is to be yourself and not to follow the standard model of anything and just represent who you are and love who you are and love yourself.
Nobody looks like Barbie. Except, of course, Barbie.
See you very soon in the next video. Bye!
You got this. I'm really proud of you.
I'm just as surprised as you.